Have you ever looked at a bowl of sugary cereal, a fluffy pastry, or even that seemingly innocent fruit juice, and wondered if you were accidentally sabotaging your entire day before it even began? What if the most crucial decision you make all morning isn't about your outfit or your commute, but about the first thing you put into your body? The invisible roller coaster. Imagine waking up, the world's still hushed, and your body is already fighting a silent battle you don't even know it's in. You stumble into the kitchen, a phantom hunger gnawing, a vague sense of unease that hasn't quite solidified into conscious thought. What do you reach for? A quick fix, right? A piece of toast, maybe some oatmeal with a drizzle of syrup, or that notorious cereal. For a fleeting moment, there's a rush, a perceived energy spike as those simple carbohydrates flood your system. It feels good, momentarily. But then, an hour later, sometimes less, what happens? That subtle slump, the brain fog creeping in, the sudden urge for another coffee, another snack, another hit of something sweet. Have you ever felt that gnawing emptiness return, almost more aggressive than before, making you question if you even ate breakfast at all? Does the mid-morning snack become an uncontrollable impulse, a desperate plea from your body for something, anything, to just keep it going? Why do these immediate energy boosts so often lead to an inevitable, crushing fall? It's as if your body is riding an invisible roller coaster, plummeting down just as fast as it climbed. Are you truly in control of your appetite when your blood sugar is doing the tango? The sugar surge and the silent saboteur. Consider the typical breakfast plate laid out across millions of kitchen tables every morning, a landscape dominated by fast-acting sugars and refined carbohydrates. From the innocent-looking bagel to the fruit-laden muffin, these choices are practically a direct invitation for your blood sugar to spike like a rocket. But what goes up, must come down, and often with a vengeance. This rapid ascent triggers an equally rapid release of insulin, your body's emergency responder, whose job it is to whisk that sugar out of your bloodstream. It's an efficient system, perhaps too efficient when faced with such a sugar onslaught. Have you ever considered the ripple effect this single morning event has on every subsequent decision you make throughout your day? Does it dictate your choices at the vending machine, at lunch, and even what you crave on the drive home? This isn't just about feeling a little tired, it's about a foundational imbalance that silently nudges you towards poorer food choices, reduces your mental clarity, and even impacts your emotional resilience. We've been told to fuel up, but what if the fuel we're choosing is fundamentally flawed, setting us up for a cascade of energy dips and brain zaps? What if the very act of trying to energize ourselves with sugary concoctions is actually kicking off a cycle of fatigue and craving that we struggle to escape from until bedtime? Is it possible that your morning ritual is the unacknowledged saboteur of your productivity and peace? The protein pledge, stabilizing the roller coaster. Now, imagine a different morning. The same waking moment, the same quiet kitchen, but this time, your first meal sings a different tune. It's a symphony of eggs, a rich Greek yogurt, a hearty tofu scramble, or a plant-based smoothie fortified with protein powder. What happens then? Instead of that explosive sugar spike, your blood sugar levels rise gently, steadily, like a perfectly controlled ascent on a panoramic lift. This measured response means no massive insulin dump, no precipitous crash. Your body receives a sustained release of energy, a slow burn that powers your cells without the frantic alarms. Have you ever considered the profound difference this simple shift could make? This isn't just about avoiding a slump, it's about building a solid, unwavering foundation for your entire day. Protein requires more energy for your body to digest, a process known as the thermic effect of food, meaning you actually burn more calories processing it compared to carbohydrates or fats, effectively jump-starting your metabolism. Does this explain why some people seem to have boundless energy while others struggle to push through the mid-morning haze? What if the secret to consistent energy isn't more caffeine, but a fundamental change in how you break your overnight fast? The craving conundrum and metabolic mastery. Think about those insidious cravings that ambush you, seemingly out of nowhere, often for things you know aren't good for you. The donut calling your name, the chocolate bar whispering sweet nothings, the urgent need for a sugary drink. These aren't just willpower failures, they are often direct signals from a body struggling with dysregulated blood sugar. But when you anchor your morning with protein, you engage a different set of internal mechanisms. Protein-rich meals significantly increase the production of satiety hormones like peptide YY and GLP-1, which signal fullness to your brain for hours, effectively silencing those craving whispers before they can even become a roar. Have you ever experienced a morning where you felt genuinely satisfied, truly content, without the nagging internal dialogue about food? What if that feeling wasn't a rare luxury, but a daily standard? This isn't just about feeling full, it's about establishing a metabolic rhythm that works for you, not against you. Protein provides the essential building blocks, amino acids, that your body needs, keeping you satiated and preventing that desperate hunt for quick energy. It's like resetting your body's internal clock, aligning it with a more natural, balanced energy flow. What if your metabolism isn't inherently slow, but simply hasn't been given the right instructions to perform optimally from the get-go? Unlocking focus and sustained power. Consider the relentless demands of modern life, complex tasks, endless distractions, the constant need for mental agility. How often do you find your concentration wavering, your thoughts scattering like autumn leaves? The brain, though only a small percentage of your body weight, is an energy hog, and it thrives on stable fuel. The amino acid tyrosine, abundant in protein, acts as a crucial precursor for vital neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine, which directly regulate alertness, focus, and motivation. When you provide your brain with these building blocks from the very start of your day, it's like giving it a high-octane, steady supply of premium fuel. Have you ever noticed how some days you just can't focus, while others you feel sharp and unstoppable? What if that difference wasn't random, but directly linked to your breakfast? This isn't a temporary jolt, it's a profound, physiological support system for your cognitive functions. It means fewer mid-morning slumps, less internal chatter, and more sustained mental endurance to tackle whatever the day throws your way. Does it seem almost too simple that a plate of eggs could be the key to unlocking a more productive, more engaged version of yourself? What if the brain fog you often associate with a lack of sleep is actually just a consequence of a poorly fueled brain, starving for its building blocks? The unseen architect of your day. We often think of breakfast as just a meal, a habit we rush through, but what if it's much more? What if it's the unseen architect of your entire day? When you consciously choose protein, you're not just feeding your hunger, you're sending a powerful signal to your body. You're telling your hormones, your metabolism, your brain, and your appetite that you are in control, that you prioritize stability over volatility. This simple act cascades through your hours, influencing everything from your mood to your productivity, from your snack choices to your workout performance. Have you ever truly considered the long-term implications of these seemingly minor daily decisions? Does your current morning routine set you up for success, or is it subtly undermining your health goals, your energy levels, and even your mental well-being without you even realizing it? This isn't just about feeling good today, it's about laying down the physiological groundwork for a healthier, more vibrant future. What if the small shift in your morning meal could literally rewrite your body's operating system for the next 16 hours? The unspoken truth of your hunger. Here's the unsettling part. Most of us walk around convinced our hunger signals are reliable, that our cravings are just what we want. But what if those signals are being manipulated, hijacked by the very foods we start our day with? What if that urgent need for a second coffee, that mid-morning pastry, or the gnawing feeling that you deserve a sugary treat isn't true hunger, but a desperate biological cry for stability that you inadvertently disrupted hours ago? It's a silent, internal rebellion, fueled by the rapid absorption of simple sugars, leaving your cells undernourished despite being fed. We're chasing fleeting highs, mistaking them for genuine energy, while our bodies are silently screaming for something real, something foundational. The most surprising revelation isn't just that protein helps, it's that the absence of it from your morning is actively working against your fundamental biology, trapping you in a cycle of perceived hunger and insatiable cravings that makes true self-control nearly impossible. Your breakfast isn't just food, it's a silent contract with your body for the day ahead, and most of us are signing away our freedom before the sun even fully rises.